Hello, boys and girls.
Hi, boys and girls. We're here today for our math lesson. Today we're gonna find the dimes, and then on the other side of the page we're gonna find the quarters. David is here with me again today. He wants to be my helper with the math videos. All right. So here we're gonna find the quarters, but before we find the quarters, we're gonna start looking for the dimes. Now we're gonna review the coins a little bit, and then we'll focus on the dime and the quarter. So we're gonna go in order from the least, the coin that is worth the least to the one that is worth the most. All right. So this is our first coin. This is the dime. You see, this is one side of the dime, and then here's the other side. I'm sorry, not the dime, the penny. This is the penny. A penny is worth 1 cent. Esta se llama penny y vale un centavo. Penny. On one side you can see Abraham Lincoln, and on the other side you can see the Abraham Lincoln Monument or Memorial. Alright, so this is a penny. A penny is worth 1 cent. 1 cent. When you count pennies, you count by ones. You say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our next coin, boys and girls, it's gonna be the nickel. The nickel, boys and girls, is 5 cents. So this is your nickel, and a nickel is 5 cents. On one side you can find President Jefferson, and then on the other side you can find a big house, and it has a name. Its name is Monticello. David loves that name. All right, so this is the nickel. A nickel is worth 5 cents, and as you can see, the nickel is silver, right? Compared to the penny. The penny is the only coin that has a different color because it's made out of copper. It's made out of a different material. That's why it's kind of brown. But now the nickel, boys and girls, it's silver like the rest of the coin, and it's worth 5 cents. When you count nickels, you count by 5. You say 5, 10, 15, 20, depending on how many we have. All right, our next coin, boys and girls, it's gonna be the dime. The dime is 10 cents. This is 1 dime. On one side you can see the torch and 2 branches, 3 branches on every side of the torch, and then on the other side you can see President Roosevelt. So you can see right there, and it's worth 10 cents. It's actually the smallest coin out of the 4 coins that we are learning. This one is the smallest one, but it's worth 10 cents. So when you count dimes, you count by tens. You say 10, 20, 30, 40, all the way to the ones that you have until you're done counting. All right, our last coin, boys and girls, it's the quarter. So this is a quarter. It's the biggest coin too. On one side, you can see the eagle, the bald eagle. It says $quarter. A dollar is made out of 4 quarters. So this one is actually the really good coin, right? Because you only need 4 of them to
buy something.
Exactly, to buy something. All right. And on the other side, boys and girls, you can see President George Washington. So I don't want you to get confused, because this happens to David too. He's getting confused all the time between Jefferson and Washington. So I want you to look at the nickel. The nickel is smaller than the quarter. The nickel is 5 cents. And it has Jefferson, and over here we have Washington. I know it's hard to find the difference, but maybe the coin is darker, and the quarter says Liberty on the top, and then this one doesn't. Well, that one, then the nickel also says Liberty on one side, but kind of try to kind of find the difference, because I know this might be a problem for some of you. You confuse Jefferson and Washington. Jefferson is on the nickel. Washington is on the quarter. The quarter is worth 25 cents. When you count quarters, you count by 25. So we say 25 plus 25 is 50. 50 plus 25 more is 75. And then 75 plus 25 more plus another quarter gives you $1. That's a total of 4 quarters. All right, so let's get to color.
And with David.
For today's lesson, boys and girls, we chose this gray crayon that we found. I know it's hard to find gray, but I think it's a great color because you can kind of see the coin silver, right? So before we continue, we're gonna find the dimes. This is the page that we're gonna work on now. Do not forget to write your name. Go ahead and write your name at the top of the page, please. We're gonna color all the dimes, and then we're gonna count how many dimes did you find. Are you ready, David? Alright, so once again, the dimes are the smallest coin, but they are worth 10 cents. What do we have on one side of the dime, David? We have
Hamilton.
No, it's not Hamilton. It's Roosevelt. Alright, we have Roosevelt, President Roosevelt, and on the other side,
it sounds like a name of ketchup.
No. On the other side, we have the torch, and we have the two branches. Alright, so President Roosevelt, and then on the other side, the torch and the branches. Ready? Alright, let's take a look at the first one. Could these be a dime? Could the first one be a dime? No, that's President Jefferson. And could these be a dime?
No.
No, why no? Because that's Monticello, right? That's Jefferson's home. So it cannot be on the dime. How about this one?
Yes.
Okay, so that is our first dime. You go ahead and color the dime. That is our very first dime. Good job. Alright, let's take a look at the next one. Could these be a dime? Let's take a look at the next one. Why?
Because it has
President Roosevelt, right? So we're gonna color that one. That one has the face of President Roosevelt, and it's pretty small too. So I bet that's a dime. Dime is worth 10 cents. 10 cents. Alright, how about this one? This one is tiny too. Could that one be a dime? Look at that one. No, right? Why?
because it has
The Abraham Memorial. The dime doesn't have the Abraham Memorial, and it doesn't say 1 cent. It says 1 dime, and this one says 1 cent. That's a penny. All right, so let's take a look at the next row. Here we go. This one says $quarter. Could this be a dime? No, it's too big. That's a quarter, boys and girls. That's a 25 cent coin. All right, how about this one? That one, yes, it has the branches and it has the torch. So that one we're gonna color. All right, how about the next one? Let's take a look at the next one. It's big. That's too big. Who's in that coin?
Jefferson.
President Jefferson is on this coin, so that means it is a nickel.
I only know Jefferson.
It is a nickel. Okay, David. How about this one? What do you think about this one? Could that be a penny? I'm sorry, a dime. Not a penny, a dime. Well, I don't know why I always confuse them too. A dime. Could it be a dime? Yes, it has President Roosevelt. It's small. It is a dime. So we color that one too. Alright, how about the last one in this row? Could that be a dime? No, what type of coin is this, David? It's a penny. A penny. It has Abraham Lincoln and it's brown.
And it's $1.
We're not gonna color it.
And
No,
it's
it's 1 cent. 1 cent. So far we've only colored 4 coins. So far we've only colored 4 coins. Only the dimes. Solo estamos coloreando los dimes. Solamente tenemos 4. Yeah. Alright, so let's go to the next row. We're gonna go this way now. This way. Are you ready? Alright, let's take a look at this one. This one says 1 cent. Is that a dime? No, that is not a dime. That is 1 cent. What is the name of this coin? Penny. Penny, and it's worth 1 cent. Huh, but how about this one?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It has the torch. It has the 2 branches. That is another dime. We're gonna color that one. Oh, David, thank you for coloring so lightly so we can still see the coin. All right. So how about this one? It has a big house. Whose house is that?
Jefferson.
Jefferson's. It's Monticello, Jefferson's home. So it's not a dime. It's a nickel. We leave it alone. How about this one over here? Could that be a dime? Yes, it is a dime. That one is a dime. So we color that one. How many dimes do we have so far? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Wow, we have a bunch of dimes, right? All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and move to this one over here. Could this be a dime? No. What coin is that?
Jefferson.
It's not Jefferson. You're confusing Jefferson and George Washington again. It's George Washington. It's a $quarter. It's a 25-cent quarter. You see? All right, boys and girls. Let's go down over here. Could that be a penny? Oh, yeah. Here we go with the penny again. With a dime.
Penny.
Could this be a dime? Yes. Look at it. It's small. And who's on the dime? President Roosevelt. So it is a dime. We color that one. Don't forget we're coloring the dimes because sometimes I forget. I see so many coins. I'm like, which one am I supposed to color? And I bet it happens to you too. All right, look at this big coin. Could that be a dime? No, right? That's too big. That's a quarter. A quarter is 25 cents. So that is a quarter.
We will do those coins here in the back.
Exactly. We're going to color the quarters later. Very good, David. This is worth 25 cents. All right. How about this one over here? No, that's Monticello again. Monticello is Jefferson's home, and we know that Jefferson is on the nickel.
This one?
How about this one right here? Yes, it is a dime because it has President Roosevelt. Roosevelt is on the dime. Alright, so we have, we already took a look at that one. This one, look at it. What coin do you think is that? That's a penny. A penny, boys and girls, is 1 cent. It says it here, 1 cent. Alright, how about that one? What do you think about that one?
Yes.
Yes, it is. It has the torch and it has the 2 branches. So that's definitely a dime.
I was gonna say that too.
Let's see, how many dimes do we have so far? How many dimes do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 over here. This is gonna be hard to count. Alright, so we're in the last row. We're right here in the last row. Let's see, could this be a dime? We're in the last row. Yes, it is a dime. Very good. So we color that one because it is a dime. Alright. Let's take a look at the next one. Could this be a dime? No, I want you to look at it closely. It is not a dime. That's a penny, boys and girls, because it has Abraham Lincoln's face. So it is a penny. It's worth 1 cent. We leave it alone. It's not a dime. Let's go for the next one. What do you think about this coin?
No.
No. It has Monticello one more time. It has a big home. A big Jefferson's home. So it's a nickel. It's worth 5 cents. How about the next one? How about the next one?
No.
Look at it.
No.
No. It is a penny again. Just like this one. Here we have 2 pennies. 2 pennies. Both of them have Abraham Lincoln's face in it. It's a penny. It's worth 1 cent. How about the last one? No. It cannot be a dime because it's a $quarter.
It's Jefferson.
No. No. Again, it's not Jefferson. It's George Washington. It's a quarter. It's a 25-cent coin. It's a quarter. Alright, so our job, boys and girls, now is to count all the dimes that we color. Don't forget, we are finding the dimes. Let's count all the dimes that we found, and we're going to write the number right there on that line. Ready to count with me, David? All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 dimes. Can you grab a pencil and write it right here? Whichever pencil you like. All right, so he's going to write it right there. 10. There are 10 dimes.
10.
Very good. Thank you. All right. How about if we count? We know that we have 10 coins, but that doesn't mean that we have 10 cents. We have 10 dimes, once again, but that doesn't mean that we have 10 cents or that we have $10. When we count money, boys and girls, you have to add every coin's value. So, in this case, since we are only counting dimes, all you have to do is count by tens. So you say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So guess how much money you have? Right here, boys and girls, you have $1. Yes, 10 10 dimes make $1. You are very right. 10 dimes make $1. And I'm gonna see, boys and girls, if I can, I think I was able to get the entire page on the screen so you can see it. Don't forget, boys and girls, to write your name at the top of the page. Let me tell you, I've been checking some of your last packages, the yellow and the green packet, and I am very, very happy that most of you are writing your name. Jennifer, Diana, you always write your name. Ismail always writes his name. Nazir, most of the time. Ariana, like Nazir, most of the time. Also Brixie sometimes. So very good. I want you to continue that way. Alright, writing your name. Muchas gracias por escribir su nombre. Los niños que yo mencioné, muchas gracias. En cada hojita hay que escribir el nombre. Alright, boys and girls. So now we're leaving the dimes behind. And now we're turning to the quarters. Now we're gonna find the quarters. So all you have to do is turn the paper on your packet. Alright, once again, we're gonna color all the quarters and we're gonna see how many quarters did you find.
Time because it's big.
Alright, yes. Now you have to color more space because the quarter is the biggest coin. And let's take a look at it. So this is the quarter. The quarter, don't forget, it has an
eagle.
It has an eagle in it, and with the wings open, right? And then on the other side, boys and girls, it has the first president of our country. It has President George Washington. You see? So that's what we're gonna look for now. We're gonna look for George Washington, or we're gonna look for the bald eagle. Ready? Here we go. All right. So I got my helper David one more time. David, is the crayon ready? All right, boys and girls, don't forget, you're going to look for the quarter.
And write your name.
And then you have to write your name. If you choose to do it now, that's fine. If not, you can do it at the end. All right, here you go. Let's take a look at the first one. Could this be a quarter? Yes, it has the eagle, so it is a quarter. I'm going to go ahead and color the eagle.
I know this one and Jefferson the one.
Okay. I thought that you got confused with Jefferson and George Washington. All right, so you can color the first coin because the first coin is a quarter. A quarter is 25 cents. All right, how about this one? Could this be a quarter? No, who's in this coin? Jefferson. Jefferson is on the nickel. The nickel is 5 cents. But who's over here? That is George Washington. So it is $0.25. And it also says $0.25.
And it's 25 cents.
And it's 25 cents. Thank you. I got such a great helper right here with me.
Yesterday I did that too.
Yesterday he helped me too. All right, boys and girls.
It was too big.
All right, let's take a look at the little one over here. Could these be a quarter? No. What's on that coin? Monticello, right? That's Jefferson's home. So Jefferson and the Monticello, it's on the nickel. This is a nickel. It's worth 5 cents. So far we only have 2 quarters. Only 2 quarters. All right. So let's take a look at this one now. Could this be a quarter? Yes, it is a quarter. It's so big, right? You can tell that it's a quarter just by looking at it.
That can touch the sky. It cannot.
It can touch the sky.
I believe it. I believe I can touch the sky.
All right, let's take a look at the next one. How about this one? No, what coin is that? That's a dime, right? It has the torch and the 2 branches, so that's a dime. We're done coloring the dimes. We're not going to color any more dimes today. All right, how about this one over here? What coin is that? That's another dime, because every coin has 2 sides. So this is one side of the dime, and this is another side of the dime, President Roosevelt. The dime is worth 10 cents. All right, how about this one here? No, that's Monticello again. That's a nickel, 5 cents.
Jefferson's house.
Jefferson's house. All right, how about this one? What coin is this? Penny. That's a penny. A penny has Abraham Lincoln, and then on this side it has Abraham Lincoln's monument. So these 2 are actually the same coin. These 2 are pennies. Pennies are worth 1 cent only.
And this one?
We're gonna take a look at that one now. So this one is Abraham Lincoln. That's what's on one side of the penny. And on the other side of the penny, we had the Abraham Lincoln Monument. All right, how about this one? That's a big coin.
Yes,
that's a $quarter. And it's worth 25 cents.
I wish I can have a quarter.
Mm.
So I wish I can have 100 quarters.
Yeah, you lost all of your quarters already.
Because I put them inside my share.
That is right. All right, let's take a look at this one. Let's take a look at the little one that we have over here. Could these be a quarter? No, that's a dime. You can see the branches and the torch in the middle, so this is not a quarter. All right, how about the big one here with the eagle? Yes, that's a quarter too. Don't forget, a quarter is worth 25 cents. It's a quarter of $1. You only need 4 quarters to have $1. That's all you need to have $1.
I just know that. Because you say already.
All right, how about this one over here? Could these be a quarter? No, that cannot be a quarter. It's Monticello again. It's a nickel. A nickel is worth 5 cents. How about the last one over here, the tiny one? What coin is that?
Dime.
Dime. That's a dime. A dime is 10 cents.
You know how I said the name because I look at this.
That's right. You can even read the coin. 1 dime. It says at the bottom. All right. So we have another face over here. Could these be a quarter? No, because it's Jefferson. Very good. I'm glad that you were able to see the difference. All right. And these two look the same. So they are both nickels. Nickels have Jefferson, and they are 5 cents.
At the back you have Monticello.
And in the back you have his house, Monticello. All right, how about the tiny one over here? No. What coin is that then? That's a dime. That's the other side of this coin. So on one side you have President Roosevelt. On the other side you have the torch with the branches. So these are 10 cents. These are dimes. Every dime is 10 cents. All right, how about the one right here? No, that's Monticello again. We know that Monticello is on Jefferson's coin. And Jefferson's coin is a nickel. All right, so we only have 4 more coins here. Let's see if you can find the quarter here. Very good. It has the eagle, and it says $quarter at the bottom. So that's a quarter.
Quarter. The quarter starts with the letter Q.
Exactly. Very good. Wow. Okay. So let's go for the next one. Could these be a quarter? Nah, it's too small.
Nah.
It's 1 cent. It's a penny. A penny is brown and it's worth 1 cent.
That's the ant. That's a ant.
All right. How about this one over here?
No.
Who's in this coin?
Jefferson.
Jefferson, and Jefferson is on the nickel, not on the quarter. And then the last one. What coin is this?
Quarter.
That's a quarter. Very good. A quarter. And that's what we call it. We're coloring the quarters.
This is the last one.
And now we're going to count how many quarters we found and how much money we have.
I'm a good counter.
You're a good counter.
And now I can count. Now I can count to 110.
That's awesome. Very good. All right, let's count together then.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's it. 7 coins.
7 coins.
7 coins. 7 quarters. All right. Go ahead. You're going to grab a pencil and you're going to write the number 7 at the top.
Okay.
7 quarters. We found 7 quarters today. Now, boys and girls, remember that when you count quarters, you count by 25.
And write your name to here.
All right. So let's see, boys and girls. Let's see how much money we have. We know, boys and girls, that 4 quarters make $1. $1. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here we have $1. 25 plus 25 is 50. 50 plus 25 is 75. 75 plus 25 is $1. But how many more quarters do we have left? We only have 3. So let's see, we have $1 and 25. 25 plus 25 is 50. So that gives you $1.50. And then $1.50 plus 25 gives you $1.75. That's what you have.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's it. Well, that's not actually a lot. It's less than $2. But it's good. It's better.
Only 5.
It's better than nothing.
And was 75.
Yes, it is 75, $1.75. So if you need to pause the video, this is a good time to do it, because I got all the page on the screen. Si tienen que pausar el video, este es un buen momento para hacerlo,
Right now.
porque tengo toda la página en la pantalla. Well, boys and girls, do not forget that this week we're doing IXL Q1 and Q3. I'm going to write it over here for you so you can see it. Once again, it's going to be Q1 and Q3. These are the ones that we are doing this week. You make sure, boys and girls, that you are on IXL. When you logged into IXL, make sure that it says first grade on the side. All right? So you go ahead, boys and girls, when you finish with these, try to do a little bit of IXL, Q1 and Q3, so you can continue practicing about money. And, well, boys and girls, I'll see you later for our social studies lesson. Bye.